Hey there friends, how's it going? Alexander the Standard here, and today we are continuing our journey through WWE 2K20 MyCareer mode. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. If you like the video, go ahead and just don't smash the like button, just click it with your mouse or your finger, whatever you're currently watching this on. And we're gonna go ahead and continue.
Hey, it's your mom. We got the check you sent last week. Thank you. I was kind of hoping there'd be a letter from you or at least a return address so we could send you something. I guess you're not ready for that. Either way, we appreciate you paying us back for what you spent in Calgary. You must be doing okay to be able to do that. I guess that's good. Anyway, we're here if you ever want to talk. Okay? Okay, bye now. Love you.
So Trey's still estranged from his parents after the kerfuffle that happened in Calgary. That's really sweet. He was able to pay them back. He's making amends, but obviously still a little upset with his parents. So that's nice. Got new women who fight.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we cover everything from the world of women's professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. As always, I'm your host, Robin Ray, along with my good friend and MMA junkie, Kit Lasco.
Do you have to say junkie? It sounds like I need to attend a meeting.
Oh, come on, it's just a figure of speech.
Okay, so figure out something else to say.
Okay, fine. Well, I was going to discuss the huge announcement of the new SmackDown Live Women's Championship by GM Daniel Bryan, but since it seems like you're all fired up today, let's start with some MMA talk. What do you got?
How about MMA aficionado? Or pundit? That sounds fancy.
I'd prefer not to spend any more time on your show intro.
Okay, whatever. What I'd like to pundit on is MMA phenom, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, who just dominated her most recent fight to advance her record to 5-0.
Ooh, American hero, huh? Well, I guess she thinks pretty highly of herself.
Well, she's certainly confident, yeah. But the thing is, she can back it up.
Okay.
You remember, I mentioned her last year when she first debuted, and I'm calling it again now. She is going to be a megastar in MMA.
Well, speaking of megastars, let's talk about my prediction on who will win the six-pack challenge to be crowned the first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion. I'm going with Becky Lynch. I feel like she's ready to become the cornerstone of SmackDown Live and maybe even WWE.
Look, I appreciate your enthusiasm and also all the progress that the women have made, but cornerstone of WWE? I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see that happening.
Well, I have a good feeling about this, even though I'm not a pundit.
No, you're not.
I really, like I said in the last episode, I'm really enjoying the podcast this year. So it kind of gives you an idea where things are at on the calendar as far as like what year it is and all that. So yeah, I did like that. Kind of gives you an idea of that. And let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and distribute some skill points and some attributes if there's magic of editing. We'll come back. Okay, and we're back. I went ahead and I did a lot, actually. Went back and I fixed the appearance of Red a little bit because I noticed in some of the cutscenes her body proportions were ridiculous. So I went ahead and fixed that. I did some editing on some movesets, distributed some attribute points, so we're all good now. Let's talk to Trey real quick.
Well, pretty soon we're gonna have an empty arena match.
Enter Trey's dream. I gotta enter Trey's dream. How could I pass up an opportunity like that?
Back again with an empty arena match, or in this case, an empty stadium, which is only about 30 fans shy of a typical Memphis Sliders game.
Looks like we're doing an empty arena match against Jerry the King Lawler. So a nice little rematch, give us a chance to get some more attribute points and Not gonna lie, the first match that I had with him, I was not expecting to win.
Jerry the King Lawler has had some of the most famous empty arena matches in history. This probably won't be one of them.
Ooh, big elbow drop from the top. Kick to the gut. Those stomps to the chest by Trey. Neck breaker.
You know, I just realized something. If the stadium is empty, who am I even talking to? That's weird, man.
It's weird, because this is exactly what my match with Lita that I did with Red sounded like. Except there were people, they were just dead silent for some reason. Going from behind, looks like back suplex by Trey.
Lawler won't be able to rely on the home crowd
Clothesline.
advantage this time around, but if you ask me, I don't think he'll need it.
Another elbow drop from the top. Didn't quite get all of it. European uppercut, and I gotta watch my stamina. I was kind of going ham on Jerry Lawler there for a bit, but let's go ahead and
It's so quiet here without a crowd.
the
that you
signature.
can hear the
Oh,
screaming
Lawler
about the
reverses.
concession stand rats.
Oh, and I'm kind of SOL right now. I gotta take this beating for a little while. Kick out at 1. Jerry Lawler can't believe it. Can't believe it so much his body can't move correctly. Looks like Jerry Lawler's going. Oh, we're right on the pitcher's mound. That's a decent place to put a ring, I guess. Thanks for the ladder, bud.
And just a reminder,
Oh,
the
Jerry
Sliders
Lawler
are on the
taking that
road.
ladder
We'll
back.
be back for a 6-game homestand
Oh,
next week.
right
Come
on that
out and
ladder.
support the home team.
The
Or
Fez
the away
press.
team. Just get your butt here and spend some money, okay? I have 2 27-year-old man children to feed, and this franchise is
Looks
dying
like
quicker
Trey
than a housefly.
with the flapjack face first into the ladder. Good God. Now Trey with the ladder. Putting that
This
ladder
is
up
one
against
heck
the
of bonus match we're
turnbuckle.
getting here tonight, folks. It just proves you never know what you're going to see at Memphis Slider Stadium. Like that one crazy stunt where they had monkey umpires for a game. I still maintain
What's
they
Trey
did better
doing? Oh my
job
God,
than
getting
the
Jerry power bomb through the ladder. That's gotta be it.
1, 2, 3.
There's a 3 count. After a sick power bomb through that ladder. So, that was a nice little dream sequence there. Let's go ahead and drive to the next town.
Red and I ended up having a good run in Memphis, but eventually we wanted to check out some of the other indie hotspots around the country. And after a year or so of bouncing around, we made a name for ourselves in LA, where the indie scene was really taking off.
That's it. I'm leaving without you.
You can't do that. We're a package deal, remember? Besides, look who's headed our way.
Story time with Trey.
Great.
I was wondering if she'd show up.
Relax. I'm not here to start anything, so don't get your collective skivvies in a bunch. This is the one day to put any past differences aside and honor your achievements, so congratulations. You've earned everything that's coming to you tonight.
What was that?
Maybe she has a conscience after all.
I seriously doubt that.
Forget her. Let's get back to your story. I think LA was where I first saw you two wrestle in person. Remember? We ended up having that series of matches against each other.
How could I forget? It led to one of the most embarrassing nights of my career.
I almost forgot that that was the framing device for this whole thing.
We'd battled each other in just about every type of match, except for one that also happened to be on the list. Wrestle in a crybaby match. And since you had the first and only crybaby match with Razor Ramon back in the day, this was the perfect time to cross it off.
I was wondering why he was dressed up as Razor Ramon there for a second. That's an oddly specific goal to put on a list. Looks like we're just going to jump right into this.
Tickets go on sale for next month's event this Wednesday. This show sold out in 5 minutes, so good luck getting one.
X-Pac. kick to the face. Ooh, kick to the gut by Trey. Power slam. Getting X-Pac down to the mat. Knee drop. I think I've been calling that an elbow drop. I'm not 100% sure what that's supposed to be, but it just looks painful. Sometimes it lands like an elbow drop, sometimes it lands like a knee drop. The X-Pac just dropped Trey with a reverse DDT. Ooh, elbow right to the forehead of Trey, and it looks like I'm going to have to take this beating for a bit until my debuff dies down. X-Pac just soaking in this LA crowd.
Any fans wearing wrestling
All the wrestling's
masks
so much better in
must remove
LA.
their masks first. We need to see your face to check your ID, people.
And Trey reversing it. Do I have infinite reversals? I think I do. Like, I've been using reversals, and my reversals have not been going down. I don't know if I'm supposed to have infinite reversals right now, or if it's a glitch. Regardless, it's benefiting me, so I'll take it. Ooh, knee to the gut. Looks like Trey going up for another power slam, misses it. Ooh, forearm smash. Trey getting X-Pac up to the top rope.
We ask you to please clean up after yourself. If you don't,
Power slam by Trey. Try and catch our breath here for a second.
And nobody wants that.
X-Pac. Irish whip to the corner. Trey, big clothesline. And Trey now going for that sit-down pile driver. And go ahead and just cancel that. Cancel that finisher that I was about to use because I just saw the new objective, which is climb the turnbuckle while X-Pac is downed in the ring. So let's go ahead and do that. Trey climbing the turnbuckle to the second rope. It looks like, oh, he's going up to the top at the insistence of the crowd here in LA. Oh, X-Pac caught him with the X Factor. Rolls him over. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of a fast count there, ref. But regardless, this match is over. X-Pac has won this crybaby match against Trey. X-Pac with the diaper and the bottle. This is so ridiculous. What even is this? I'm going to have to see if I can't find this on the WWE Network or something. Because I have no memory of X-Pac and Razor Ramon having a crybaby match. That's hilarious, though. And there's a bottle as X-Pac puts him down for a nap. It looks like they got to cross one more thing off their list. Wrestle in a crybaby match.
Sorry I put your friend in a diaper, but there was no way I was going to let that happen to me again.
Maybe it'll teach him to stop putting ridiculous things on our list, but probably not.
Hey, this isn't public knowledge yet, so keep it on the DL. But WWE is going to be holding an all-women's tournament later this year.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're calling it the Mae Young Classic. Triple H asked me to keep an eye out for talent, so I'll be watching your match tonight against Candice LeRae. Don't hold back.
I never do.
Oh, this stuff's all in my eyes. I can't see. I think I'm going blind.
I don't know why he's so cranky. I fed him and changed his diaper.
Any chance you can babysit during my match?
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the first time we've actually got to see Red's entrance. And as you can see, I changed the proportions just a little bit because it was a little exaggerated. It always looks different when you're editing the appearance compared to how it actually looks in the cutscenes and in the matches. So I just did some adjusting. And let's go ahead. Red with her trusty list in tow. As she gets set to take on Candice LeRae in one-on-one action here in Los Angeles Wrestling. Oh, the lights are out. Here comes the sensational Candice LeRae. Let's go ahead and get this match started. Win the match by pinfall or submission. That's my only goal.
Sucks. Both sides of the 405 remain closed. If you don't live nearby the valley, you might as well sleep in your car. If it hasn't been broken into.
Candice LeRae grappling Red. Oh, Red, good reversal there by Red. She drops Candice LeRae to the second rope. Big DDT. Spiking LeRae into the mat. LeRae right back up, though. Oh, Candice LeRae catching Red. Candice LeRae now a house of fire.
There is no smoking allowed in the building. If we get fined, you pay it. Plus it's gross.
Candice LeRae planting Red right into the mat. Big clothesline. Red trying to get back into this match. Arm dragged by LeRae.
FYI, we've gotten requests to do birthday announcements, and the answer
is Samoan drop.
This isn't a baseball game, people.
I don't know why Red seems to be so much bigger than Candice LeRae. Like, I made Red 5'7". She just seems so much larger than Candice LeRae. I don't understand why, but whatevs. I'm not here to understand why. I'm just here to wrestle. Oh. Candice LeRae with the sit-down jawbreaker. Reversing a full Nelson attempt. Red possibly going for her finisher there. We don't know, but Candice LeRae obviously has done her homework on Red.
The guy here has lost his wedding ring. If you find it, please turn it in, or just pawn it. I don't care.
This announcer's hilarious. Oh, big clothesline. Doesn't quite get all of it, but enough to get LeRae off her feet. Enziguri. Red trying to get Candice LeRae in that leg lock. Doesn't quite get all of it, though, as LeRae is able to break out of it. Snapmare by LeRae. Knee to the back of the neck. Red getting dragged to the center of the ring. Candice LeRae possibly trying to get a pin attempt. Moonsault! Center of the ring, that's what she was trying to do. Now goes for the cover, does Candice LeRae. Kick out at 2 by Red. And Candice LeRae, oh my God! And Red able to get out, knee to the back of the head.
Serious
And Red, butterfly suplex. Goes to another butterfly suplex. DDT. Red goes for the cover on LeRae. 1. Oh my God. What an unbelievable match this has been so far, guys. It looks like Red is getting Candice LeRae up on that top rope. What's Red thinking here? Red on the top. Spanish fly from the top. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Candice LeRae kicking out at 2. My God, what a match.
As always,
Red, I think, not knowing what to do with Candice LeRae, goes for a super kick.
Wouldn't a scar be the coolest souvenir you could get?
Looks like Red going for something. Goes for the cover after that super kick. Candice LeRae kicking out just as the ref's hand hit the mat for 2. Sunset flip powerbomb by Candice LeRae. Reversal by Red. And Red getting fired up. Red mounting a comeback here. Oh, super kick! Right to the face of Candice LeRae. She goes for the cover. Candice LeRae able to kick out at 2 yet again.
Is there a doctor in the house? It's not an emergency or anything. I just want to get this mole checked out.
Oh, big neck breaker. As Red goes for another cover. And that will end the match. Red with that corkscrew neck breaker, defeating Candice LeRae in this one-on-one match here at LAW. And there she is with her trusty list. Celebrating here with the crowd in LA.
Look, you two are great, so I wish I could recommend you both for the Mae Young Classic, but Hunter said they're only looking to fill one spot right now.
You're really milking this decision. Get it? Because the crybaby match earlier? I've been hanging out with Trey too much. Please, continue.
I'm gonna have to recommend Candace. She's been doing this for over 15 years. Red, you've got a ton of potential, but you don't have anywhere near that kind of experience.
Yeah, totally. I get it.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm sure we'll see each other again in the future. Like he said, I've been doing this a really long time, and you're one of the best I've ever seen, and you're only gonna get better.
I appreciate that.
I gotta go call my husband and tell him the good news.
No guarantees, but I'll definitely keep you in mind if WWE ends up doing this tournament again. Give me your contact info before you leave tonight, okay?
I will. Thanks.
Hey, I overheard what Xbox said. This is just a bump in the road, and tonight wasn't a total loss. At least I get to cross off wrestle in a crybaby match.
Give me that. Ugh, it smells like butt sweat. I told you not to keep the list in your tights.
Cost of doing business.
Win Mae Young Classic Tournament. See if you can air that out.
As our indie journey continued over the next couple of years, we got to have matches in a lot of cool places. But the one that stood out most was when we got to do a special show back in our hometown.
You've got to be kidding me.
And we thought our head couldn't get any bigger.
You know what? I'm not gonna let a stupid sign ruin this for us. Let's go.
This was our chance to show our friends and family just how far we had come. Well, at least our friends.
Hey, Hey, you got both of us here. I know we haven't spoken in a long time, but we saw a flyer at the grocery store that said you're coming to town for a show.
We'd really like to come see what you do, Denver, and maybe it'd be our chance to put everything that happened behind us.
We don't want to make a scene or anything, so if we don't hear back from you, we won't come.
Screw that. I'm going either way, Frank.
Honey, we can't do that. Maybe he wants his space.
But giving him his space while we thought he was at school is what got us into the situation to begin with. We should have been watching that kid like a hawk.
How do I delete the message? Damn it! Anyway, if you want to see us at the show, call us back, son.
Or don't. I'm coming either way.
All right, I went ahead and distributed all my skill points and my attribute points. Let's go ahead and check this podcast out.
Welcome to another edition of Women Who Fight, where we cover everything from the world of women's professional wrestling and mixed martial arts. As always, I'm your host, Robin Ray, along with my good friend and MMA pundit, Kit Lasko.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Robin.
You're so welcome. Okay, the main topic I'd like to discuss today is the upcoming 3rd annual Mae Young Classic tournament. We're only a couple of months away, so the participants should be announced soon, right?
Well, honestly, it doesn't really matter who's in it, because mark my word, Rhea Ripley is going to win the whole thing this year.
Okay, didn't you say that last year?
I don't recall.
Well, nonetheless, in 2018, Rhea lost in the semifinals to Io Shirai, who then went on to be defeated by Toni Storm in the finals. So if anything, shouldn't Shirai be the favorite?
Well, I guess if you're painting by numbers, I mean...
What? Painting by numbers?
Yeah.
It's all speculation at this point. We don't even know who's in the field yet. There could be some dark horse who comes out of nowhere to win the whole thing, but as of right now, I can only go off what we do know.
And if you actually think about who's driven to win this thing, and who has all the tools to do it, it's Rhea Ripley.
Okay, then please provide some evidence to support that statement.
Pundits don't need evidence.
Ugh, I can tell this is going to be another one of those shows.
Yeah.
So what happens if your parents show up tonight?
First of all, as far as I'm concerned, they're not even really my parents anymore. But if they did show up, then security can deal with it. I'm not gonna let anyone pick and choose when they want to have my back, especially now that I'm having a little bit of success.
But you haven't talked to them since Calgary, which was like 4 years ago. Maybe it's time you give them another chance.
Another chance to tell me I'm wasting my life and that I'm never gonna make it? Sorry, I don't need that. Besides, I paid them back their money, so the way I see it, we have nothing to discuss.
Hey, I'm not shelling out an extra $20 so you two can have a therapy session.
I handed her the wrench, if that counts. Also, were you listening to our entire conversation?
Hey, I get it. We've all got drama in our lives. I mean, look at me. Last year, I put on a mask and attacked my former protege, Buzz, costing him a shot at WWE. Then he wouldn't return my phone calls or texts for like a year. No one wanted to work with me, and BCW folded. But then I stuck up for Buzz to AJ Styles. And the next thing you know, I'm in Buzz's corner at WrestleMania, and now I'm in the process of rebuilding BCW.
That's a lot of very specific information.
Yeah. What's your point?
My point is, I turned chicken crap into chicken salad. And that's what I can do for you two if you sign exclusive deals with me and become cornerstones of the new BCW.
Oh, okay, so this is interesting. We can sign a deal with Baron Blade for BCW, or we can reject his offer. Man, I kind of wish I was live streaming this right now. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and sign with Baron Blade and BCW. Let's do it.
We actually have been looking for some more stability.
And putting aside all that attacking your protege stuff, you seem like a real stand-up guy, so we're in.
Great! I promise you won't regret this.
I have a feeling I'm gonna regret this. 10 years later. Wow.
Sorry I'm late. 2 old-timers got in a fight over who called bingo first, and I had to step in. But Marco said if I keep settling disputes without anyone breaking a hip, then he's gonna let me call the numbers next Tuesday morning.
That's great. How's the house looking tonight?
I think we might get 10 people, which includes 2 comps I left for some nice ladies from bingo, but still not bad. By the way, pretty sweet the school let us use your office as a locker room. What's wrong?
Let's see. You're a bingo hall security guard, I'm a part-time janitor at our old high school, and we're about to wrestle in front of 10 people.
Actually, the bingo ladies just canceled, so it's 8 now. Apparently there's a ventriloquist at their senior complex tonight. That does sound better than this.
We were on the path to success. We were gonna make it to WWE and achieve all these goals and maybe even end up in the Hall of Fame someday. Then we signed with Baron Blade and he ruined everything. Now all we have is a meaningless piece of paper that's just a constant reminder of how crappy our lives are.
Hey, speak for yourself. I'm up for a promotion and I'm going to see a ventriloquist.
You're bailing on the show?
Yeah, if the entire crowd could have carpooled together, it's probably not worth it. Anyway, you just need to give up on all those dreams and then you'll feel a lot better about how things turned out. It worked for me. Man, how do they do that?
Well, that turned out about as well as I expected. So now we're in a one-on-one match at BCW against Josie Jane.
I know we failed to crack double digits in attendance tonight, but BCW's this close to turning it all around. Next show, they'll be lining up out the door, or in our case, the large hole in the gym wall that's now used as a door.
Oh, big drop kick.
I know you've seen Red and Josie Jane wrestle 100 times, but they're the only women I can book because, well, I tricked them into signing lifetime exclusive contracts. Piece of advice, read the fine print, people.
So Baron Blade basically screwed us over with lifetime exclusive contracts.
I regret to inform you that Trey will not be appearing tonight. If you would like a refund, well, look around. You're at the wrong show for that.
Buckle bomb by Red. Big neck breaker. And Red just kind of looks like going through the motions here, not really having her heart so much in it.
Hey, Red, this place is a mess. How about after your match, you do your job and clean it up? For those of you who don't know, Red moonlights as a janitor and daylights as a failed wrestler.
Big elbow drop. Goes for the cover. Oh, Josie Jane kicking out at 1.
Please be aware that BCW will not be held liable for any injuries occurring at tonight's event, including those suffered from falling roof shrapnel, toxic mold inhalation, or hobo attack.
And there's a butterfly DDT. Goes for the cover.
1.
Josie Jane kicking out at 1.
Who needs WWE with their fancy network, their big crowds, and their non-condemned arenas, when you can have all of this, right, Red?
Starting to think this is a dream sequence at this point.
1.
Kick out at 1. Like, I'm expecting to get out of this match and, like, X-Pac or someone going, no, that's not how it happened. This is how it happened.
Next month's show is going to feature the return of BCW original Cole Quinn. He had a jet ski accident and looks completely different now, but I swear it's really him, and I'm not just trying to pull one over on you.
Baron Blade is such a piece of crap. As Red goes to top rope, moonsault, hits it. Hits it flush on Josie Jane. Red going for the cover after that European uppercut. Kick out at 2. And Red trying to get back into this match.
Remember when BCW ran a show at the venue that was the home of Monday Night Raw? Triple H was shutting down our shows and we were invading NXT? Those were the days. Not that this isn't great too.
Oh, Red doing the slingshot. Hurricane Rana back into the ring. Nice uppercut.
Come on, Red.
Ooh, super kick.
Nothing turned out like you thought it would, and you're miserable, but at least act like you
Corkscrew neck breaker. This is the move that she used in her last match to put her opponent away. Doesn't quite get all of it. Kick out at 2 by Josie Jane. And Red again going for her finishing maneuver. Hits it. Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. Match over. Red victorious.
My point is, I turned chicken crap into chicken salad. And that's what I can do for you two if you sign exclusive deals with me and become cornerstones of the new BCW.
I knew it. That was a crappy dream sequence.
No thanks.
Yeah.
But that was a fun alternate
Your
future.
loss. Because FYI, I am this close to getting Cole Quinn on board. Big things are happening. Hey, speak of the handsome devil. Let's go talk numbers, shall we?
Slow your roll, Greenie.
This guy.
I feel like we really dodged a bullet there.
More like a cannonball. That guy's a total nightmare. And here comes another one.
What is she doing here? Holy crap, is that hothead Red and Trey? You two picking up some extra work to make your trailer payments, or is this some kind of prison work release program?
It's just Red now, and we're wrestling tonight.
And also, we don't live in trailers. We stay in hotel rooms that have microwaves, which seemed a lot more impressive before I said it.
Wait, you actually became pro wrestlers? And I get to see your uncoordinated bodies flop around this ring tonight?
She's got good lungs.
Of course I do. I'm an elite MMA competitor. If you haven't heard, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun, is undefeated.
More like American Zero.
What's that?
Nothing.
You realize Kurt Angle's already known as the American hero, right? You probably should ask him for permission to use his nickname like Ronda Rousey did with Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Kurt Angle? Never heard of him. If anything, he should ask me permission to use my name since I'm way more famous. I'll chat with my lawyer about it. Thanks for the heads up.
Why are you here? You're obviously not a pro wrestling fan.
No, gross. There's a ceremony after your stupid show to rename the gym in my honor.
The town sign wasn't enough?
It wasn't. I actually wanted it bigger.
Couldn't you have picked any other night to do this?
Do you think I chose to share my special night with a professional wrestling event? That'd be like eating a giant bowl of turd soup before having the best steak of your life. I have a loaded schedule, and tonight was my only avail.
And how much longer would it have taken to say availability?
I told you, I'm busy. Every second counts. I've already wasted way too much time talking to you carnies.
I'll have you know, we've wrestled at several carnivals, and their employees are some of the finest people around. Other than that tilt-a-whirl operator who bit me when I asked him what time it was. There's always exceptions.
Cool story. Looking forward to seeing you tap again tonight, Red. You know, just like old times.
Jeez.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You could kill someone with that.
I know, that's the point.
Don't let her get under your skin and ruin our night. We'll do our thing, and then she can do her stupid gym dedication. It'll be totally separate. I'm sure we won't even notice her.
And here we go, back to reality. And here comes Trey. Who will he be facing tonight? Let's find out. And we all know this man from WWE 2K20 MyCareer mode. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome BCW original Cole Quinn. Trey versus Cole Quinn. Let's get this going. Trey starting off with a huge clothesline.
I'm currently in negotiations with Cole Quinn to sign a long-term exclusive deal with BCW. In fact, I bet he'll sign on the dotted line right after this match.
Cole Quinn getting back into this big suplex. Back to the inside of the ring.
BCW is on its way back. I may have had to sell my parents' cemetery plots to help fund the relaunch, but I know this is going to work this time. You have my word, Mom and Dad.
So yeah, okay, I don't know if this is bugged or not, but again, I'm in a match with Trey, and I have infinite reversals. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a bug. I don't know if it's just because my reversals are maxed out or something. I'm gonna have to look at that later.
You hear that, Trey? I have big-time connections in WWE. That's what you're missing out on.
The only connection I'm worried about is Cole Quinn's face to the mat after that flapjack. Oh, that was a pretty heinous glitch. Forearm shiver to the face. Oh, kick to the gut.
Special shout out to all of Red and Trey's friends and family in attendance tonight. And sorry about not being able to let you in for free, but hey, I'm running a business here.
And Trey getting the best of Cole Quinn in this match. In front of this capacity crowd here. In Trey's hometown, big vertical suplex. Going to the second rope, Trey. Big knee drop.
Without a down payment. I promise, I'm good for it.
And here comes Trey again with another vertical suplex. Just toying with Cole Quinn at this point. Oh, Cole Quinn trying to get back into this. Trey reverses.
Make sure you hit up the merch stand at intermission, where I'll be selling actual pieces of the mask I wore last year when I attacked Buzz.
Oh.
Don't miss out on your chance to own a piece of wrestling history.
And Cole Quinn trying to get back into this match. Big suplex.
Congrats again on your big
Here we go,
homecoming
Uranagi
show,
side slam.
I'm sure nothing will ruin your big night.
Oh, that sounded ominous. Trey looking to set something up here. What's he doing? The patented headlock driver. Goes for the cover. 2, 3. Trey victorious against Cole Quinn here tonight. In a very dominant performance. That headlock driver paying dividends yet again. And here we go with our second contest of the evening as Red gets ready for one-on-one action. Let's see who her opponent's going to be. And we have Josie Jane taking on Red one-on-one here tonight in front of her hometown crowd here at BCW. Red versus Josie Jane. Let's go. Big drop kick to start things off.
Me, the American
Brooklyn Von Braun, taking over on commentary for this match. Commence the flopping of uncoordinated bodies.
First objective, get Josie Jane to red. Health shouldn't be too big of an obstacle as Red hits that Samoan drop. Going from behind. Big back suplex.
If everyone closes their eyes and just listens to the sweet sound of my voice, I promise the misery will soon be over.
Another senton drop. Red trying not to let Brooklyn I can't say her name. Brooklyn Von Braun get in her head. Oh! Big shot to the chops. Hurricane Rana.
They say the eyes are the windows to the soul. Well, if I were you, I'd close your eyes unless you want your soul crushed from watching this manure.
Big arm drag by Red. Big vertical suplex. Kick to the mush. And Red is fired up here tonight in front of her hometown. Here at this BCW event.
You could say I know Hothead Red like the back of my hand. As in Red's
Moonsault.
had the back of my hand upside her head a whole bunch of times.
Goes for the cover. It looks like Red released her. Next objective. Arm strike to Josie Jane, the ring.
This reminds me of our high school dances. A gym full of people all staring at Red saying, "What are those moves?"
Hey, if you want to keep running your mouth, then come over here and do it to my face.
Excuse me for trying to entertain these people? Because you certainly weren't. Red acts so tough, but the moment you get her in a submission hold, she gives up immediately. In fact, she's been tapped more than shoulders.
Josie going for the pin. Roll up. 3. Red eats a pin.
Yes!
After the distraction.
It's finally over. And best of all, Red lost just like I knew she would. Now we can move on to the real reason everyone's here. The renaming of the gym in my honor. Being in this gym brings back so many memories. I won my first amateur match here. I broke barriers and records here as the captain of the otherwise all-male wrestling team. I qualified for states here. I dominated gym class dodgeball here. I won prom and homecoming queen here. I once saved Mr. Durkis from choking on a hot dog here.
The banner actually isn't that bad. I was expecting something more obnoxious.
I know, me too.
So that's why it's my pleasure to officially christen this the Brooklyn Von Braun Gymnasium for Athletic Excellence.
Oh my God.
Isn't it amazing? I want to thank the school board for cutting the music program to help fund this. Totally worth it.
I'm confused. Did she go to space before or after she was Pope?
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Aim towards the mural if you can.
Oh, I can't believe we got totally upstaged and embarrassed by Brooklyn.
Not much has changed.
I know! We've come a long way, but it still feels like we're the same losers who used to sit at this table back in high school.
At least my parents didn't show up and make a scene. Hey, I was thinking, maybe I should try to track down my real parents. They sent that letter back in high school, so maybe there's still hope with them.
I've actually been meaning to talk to you about that letter.
What about it?
Sorry. Anyway.
It's an Orlando number. Take it.
Hello? Hi, Sarah. Yeah, it's a good time to talk. It's Sarah Amato from NXT.
Oh.
I got your number from Xbox. He saw you on a show in LA a couple years ago and said you were great.
Oh, yeah, that was the same night he put my friend in a diaper.
What?
Never mind, had to be there.
Anyways, the reason I'm calling is to see if you'd like to compete in the 3rd annual Mae Young Classic.
What?
Hello, are you there? Hello?
I'm here, and I'm in for the Mae Young Classic.
Great, we'll be in touch soon with travel arrangements, and congratulations. Being included in this tournament is a huge accomplishment.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, are you serious? Maybe this night wasn't so bad after all.
I know! After I missed out on the first Mae Young Classic and then didn't hear anything last year, I thought I'd never get another shot, but it's happening, and I'm not going to settle for just being included. I'm gonna win the whole damn thing.
Oh, I know you will. We should celebrate.
By throwing rocks at Brooklyn's stupid face.
That might be a bit extreme. I mean, what size rocks are we talking?
I meant her face on the sign coming into town.
Oh. Yeah, that seems slightly more reasonable. Hey, what did you want to tell me about the letter?
Oh. Never mind. It's not important. Besides, there's a sign that needs vandalizing, remember?
True. I'll go round up some good throwing rocks.
That's a great idea. I'll meet you at the car in a minute.
Cool.
Whoa, that's a shock. He's always wanted to meet his birth parents, and now that we know what happened, what are we gonna say when he asks about them?
I really don't think he can handle the truth, that they're dead. Do you?
No, it would crush him. But what's the alternative, honey? Just let him believe they're still out there somewhere and they don't care enough to ever contact him?
I don't know. I wish there was a way to keep his hope alive, but not hurt him.
Me too.
You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is we did. But we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. And that life is one where you can have the freedom to follow your dreams, no matter what they might be. To become anything you want. We'll find you someday. Love always, Mom and Dad. Please, don't tell him our secret about the letter. It's not going to help anything.
Hey, you coming or what?
Yeah, sorry. Let's do this!
Oh, man. What a gut punch. I'm not crying, you're crying. Shut up. Whew. Damn. That was hard, man. So now we cut to this menu where they're throwing rocks at the billboard. Good God, that was a little difficult to process, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and end it here after that little cliffhanger, and I will be back with more My Career mode. Again, I'm really enjoying this. This has been a really fun My Career mode, and wow, like the story's been great so far. I legitimately felt like I felt that gut punch after that whole exchange. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Go ahead and smash the like button if you like what you see, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Like I said before, I'm a small YouTube channel, so any interaction I get is monumental for me moving forward. So yeah, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and until then, I'll catch you guys later. I've been Alexander the Standard. You've been awesome. Take care. Bye.